Anybody have some things they want to talk about so that I can go over it? Otherwise, I'm going to just start the meeting. No one? Okay. Let me see. That over something. Okay, guys. Without further ado, this is Kim Galke coming to you from Houston, Texas, USA. I'm working with the India team now going on 3 years. For most of that time, we did not have product, but now that we do have product, things are really booming. And we're very excited about the Guwahati and all the other meetings that are coming up, basically from June 9th, which starts this Saturday, to July 7th. So June 9th will be Guwahati. We have a lot of team members that are going to be going there. Sanjeev's going, Sam Sakar's going, Sanjay Pathak, and all of their downlines there in the Northeast. So we're really excited about that. June 10th, I don't know how to say this. Minka or someone might have to help me. It's BHUBANESHWAR. I'm not sure how to say it. That's the city it's going to be on June 10th. June 15th will be in Pune. I assume that's how you say it. June 16th is in Ahmedabad. And please excuse me if I'm mispronouncing these. The June 27th will be in Surat. June 30th will be in Shangri-La. And then July 7th will be in Mumbai. So even if you can't be at these meetings, please try to get your downlines or get people that you may know. You can even, if you do have a Facebook business page, you can run ads in those areas and try to get the people to the meetings. Try to sign them, of course, before you get them to the meeting, but there's nothing wrong with getting them to a meeting and signing them after if you've made a good relationship with them and you trust that they're going to stick with you. So I highly recommend that you guys try to promote these meetings, these upcoming meetings. This particular time, they were done in capitals. That's the first tour. But the second tour, they are going to be doing other cities. And so we have asked for Silshire and different cities that we have big, and also Minka's asked for the South where Ramesh is, and they're definitely considering that. So be assured that we're doing everything to get the meetings in the places that we have our teams. But meanwhile, do promote and try to get people to those meetings that are in other cities. We have hit a cumulative sales, $5 billion, which is just astonishing. I remember 3 years ago when we were, working towards that, and it's just amazing that we're doing it. So Jeunesse is really a great company to work with. They do everything to help you succeed, from us, from training. I mean, you see that corporate's going to all these cities to support you for your business. So that's really a benefit to you, and I would highly recommend that you take advantage of it. So I have a few things that I want to talk about. Kathleen Deckelman has put on how to grow prospects, your prospect list. I'm having some trouble talking today. Don't know what's wrong. On the J Factor team private Facebook page. So I would highly recommend, it says join groups, attend successful seminars, join investment clubs, attend network events, and attend trade shows. You can look on the J Factor team private page that we have, and she has a whole explanation on that. So I highly recommend that you do look at that. There's also today on there a training that I did on social media. So I highly recommend that you take a look at that. It just gives you some insight as to what to do and not do on social media. And while we're talking about social media, we attend many meetings from Eric Worre to Richard Branson and so many people. So one of the things that really stuck out in my mind when I went to all these meetings, whether they be in Vegas and all over the world, basically, they always tell you when you're not to scam people on on social media. Basically try to form relationships with them. Also, I've noticed a lot of our team, and I did it in the beginning, I think everyone does it, you just put out there your website and you put the products and you're excited, and it's just a normal way that a lot of people do it. And maybe in India, the market may be different, but we are taught in these meetings that we go to put the product out there, but then make it like very enticing, like they want to ask a question about that product, like, oh, because if you just put your site out there, you really don't get a prospect. You might get a lot of likes on there. You could go back and prospect those people, but if you don't put your link and you just put something that makes people question it, then they want to know how to get that product. Then you send them a private message, and you have a prospect to work with. Doesn't mean that prospect's going to join today. It could be 6 months down the road. But I'm just trying to teach you guys how to get more prospects, and that is definitely one way, is not to put your link right out there, just to actually try to put content out there that they want more information about. Okay. And then as we're talking about different groups, I want to make aware, okay, of course, the J Factor team is our main page for J Factor, the Facebook private page. Normally, what we do, if you go through the J Factor training, you would put your people in there, which many of you have, and you congratulate your distributors and rank advancers. We also have a couple of other groups that I want to tell you about. And one is called Jeunesse India Training. These are groups that we'd like you to put your people in, because we're putting and when there are no good mornings and there are no congratulations in that group is strictly just great PDF files and information that you can go to and not miss what's going on. So I highly recommend that you put your people in that group. We have Diamond Team Worldwide, which is a group that Sanjeev put together. It's kind of like one team, one family, one Jeunesse. It's not just his team, it's basically our whole India team. And on that particular group, we do the congratulations and good mornings and different things. So yeah, we are one team, one family, one Jeunesse. They also have Jeunesse Global India. So to keep up with just what's going on in India, that's a great site to look at. And Shubaji has also his own site, which repeats a little bit of what he has on in the Global India. But those are sites that you want to keep on, because you want to keep in touch with, because that keeps you up to date on what's going on. And most of this time, most weekly calls, we go over these things, but I'd share those with your teams. I don't know why I'm not seeing everyone at the top today, which is upsetting, but okay. Okay, so WhatsApp groups. We put together, and our Diamond Upline, Kathleen Degelman, Kathleen Redu, Bekki Hurley are all in these groups. And it's for us to communicate with you. It's an India distributor group. We highly recommend that you put your distributor in there, and then you welcome them to the group. So you let them know that they're in the group, and then you teach them to do the same. Same thing with executive, same thing with leaders. Leaders are for Jades and above. And then we have a founders group. So if you say you are an executive, but you've got 3 founders underneath you. That happened to us recently. So the person contacted me and I said, no problem. I'm going to put you in the founder group so that you can add your founders in that group. So anytime that you feel that you need to do that in any of the groups, say you're a distributor and you've got people that are ranking up to executive and so forth, just get in touch with myself or your sponsor, and we'll make sure that you get in the right groups. This is really helping out for our communication. Because with so many groups, it's hard to keep up with them all. So in that one, we try to give information for the distributors in the distributor group, and so on and so forth. And while we're talking about these groups, I want to say that my son's talking. Okay, while we're talking about that, I want to say, whenever you sign up a distributor, work with that distributor. Get a relationship with that distributor. Teach that distributor to become an executive. This is the most important part of our business, that we teach that distributor, unless the distributor just wants to use the product, which is fine too. But anyone that wants to grow the business should become executive, like pretty quickly. And if you teach your executives to do that, your distributors to do that, and they make an executive, basically the whole system just runs on building executives. So if that person builds an executive and he teaches his downline to do the same, then it works like a train. And if not, if you just have a bunch of distributors out there and no one's teaching them how to rank advance, then you're going to run into some issues. So we highly recommend that you work with your downline. I work with all the downline, way downline, all the way down. Anyone can reach up to me, and I'm always on WhatsApp. They can ask a question. Same with Bekki and Kathleen and Kathleen, two Kathleens. We're here to help you. We want you to be successful. So please feel free, definitely, to contact us. I see that, I thought I saw Sam on there. I'm going to talk about the Kokata office, but I was waiting for him to actually come on and talk a little bit about that. Bangkok we want to speak about because Bekki, myself, and Kathleen Radu are planning to go to Bangkok if we can get enough of our teammates to join in. And Sam has said that he's planning on going and bringing several. So we need to start trying to get a list together. That's going to be September 21st to the 23rd. Which is going to be just an amazing. If you can make that, try to put it on your bucket list. I hear that flights are not that expensive from India to Bangkok. So this Thrive event is just going to be, trust me, magnificent. And it's proven that the more people that you can get to an event, the more successful your business is going to be. And like Kathleen Degelman said last week, if you want to be a diamond, and she said also, not everyone does. Some people are happy with ruby or sapphire or wherever you're happy, it's fine. But if you want to be a diamond, then you have to start acting like a diamond, which means attend the events, attend the upcoming events, bring your people with you, because you build from event to event. It's just the way it works. Okay. Let's see what else. Okay, so we wanted to talk as well about prepaid benefits, like doing a prepaid auto ship, and talk about how important auto ship is, because if you don't get on an auto ship, you could miss your date, and then your points would flush. Points are money, so you definitely do not want to miss that date. You want to look on your page to show my smart delivery date and purchase on that day or 7 days after. Now, I went over with Anshu and Corporate, the customer service, about, we talked about the CV being carried over. Well, it's not really carried over from one month to the other. They have said that they have seen if you purchase something in the middle of the month, that may carry, like say it's 40 CVs, and then you may only have to purchase 20 CVs on that date. Now, we cannot say that that's going to stay that way, so you need to always check your office to see if you're qualified or not. So that's really important, because points, once they flush, it's really difficult. I mean, you're not, to get them back. So to make your life easier, do the prepaid, do the auto ship. And prepaid auto ship actually is a way to get free products. So you're not only saving on shipping costs, you're saving, you're having your quite a few months. You can do 6-month auto ship. And you don't have to worry about it for 6 months. Every month, you get all the product at one time. And then every month, your 60 CVs go upline. So you're safe for that 6 months. And they are offering free gifts, and some really good free gifts, like Instantly Ageless is one. And I think the other may be the skin brightener or the serum. I'm not sure, because it was written in India, and I couldn't, in your language, and I couldn't understand it. So, and then the benefits of using the product. I mean, it's such a benefit to use the product because people are going to see the difference in your skin. And then you can actually talk about the product that you're using. It's really difficult to sell something if you have never used it or don't know anything about it. So not only learn about the products, but certainly use the products, which certainly another thing, when you're doing an auto ship, you can change your product each month. So say 1 month you have a serum, the next month you want to reserve. That's simply easy. You just go in your back office, go to your auto ship, change your product. So that by using the product, that will keep you busy and keep you not busy, but it'll keep you safe, put it that way. Be sure to try to attend all upcoming events. Things that Bekki Hurley asked me to talk about, like the events that are coming up, try to attend them. Hold on one second. What else? Okay. Okay, now the Kokata office, one thing I want to talk about there is they've got Wi-Fi, which is really exciting. And they've got a big screen. So for instance, this, I'm assuming that this is recording, and we're going to put that out there. So you can bring your people and keep our recordings, our Wednesday recordings, although these are private. You're welcome to share them with your teams. I'm very proud that the Kokata office is remaining in service, and it's for all J-Factor teams. And even if you have people, say you have people in Kolkata, but you're in Mumbai, then you can send your person to that office. I was hoping that Sam would be on the call, but I don't see that he is. Sam, if you are, please speak up. And I do see Priya Tomer, I see Pulsai, I see Minka, Maria, and Homali Chaudhry. I don't know how to say the last name. So thank you all for being on the call. Sam, I do now see you. Would you like to talk about the Kolkata office?
Yeah, Kim. Hello.
Hello. Can you
you are getting me, no?
Yeah. Can you take
Can
away?
you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you put your video is locked? Can you?
Yeah.
So we can't see you.
Oh, okay. Just a minute.
So yeah, tell us a little bit about what's going on in
Just a
Kolkata,
minute.
in the Northeast.
Now you can see me. Yeah.
See you. Yes. Yes.
And now I am audible and I am visible, right?
Yes, absolutely. You
Okay,
are.
fine. Great. Okay, thank you all of you. One very exciting things is going to happen tomorrow here in Kolkata. That is our greatest leader, my sponsor, my angel sponsor.
Yes.
Sanjeev ji is coming Kolkata tomorrow morning.
Oh, that's
And
wonderful.
this is first time he will visit our temple, our Kolkata office tomorrow. Right?
Fabulous.
So we are very much excited now, though it is the specific time is yet to be communicated by Sanjeev ji. He is on his way to Kolkata. Anyway, we are very much interested and very much eagerly waiting for him, receive him here in Kolkata on his way to Guwahati events. Most probably togetherly we'll leave day after tomorrow from Kolkata to attend our Guwahati programs, right, on 9th.
Fantastic.
Okay, and as you know, Kim, and so many others also aware of it, that is Kolkata office, hi, hello.
I'm here.
Kolkata office is very precisely, if I say, that was the very first physical expression of genus India, so far entity is concerned in India. So when there was no office of genus in India, we started our Kolkata office, right? Just after a very first corporate events, and that was possible because of you, Kim, your inspiration, Bekki's inspiration, and Kathleen Degelman's inspiration, right? And Sanjeev ji has helped us in many ways so that we can go further, because that was the days, where we had been working for the development only, development in mind, development in a team, as a team, but not for income, because there was no commercial transaction that time in India. So till then and now, things are changed already. 180-degree change has been taken place, and now it is on its way to going upwards. But when we think about our past, say 1 year back, now I think if just like, as Kathleen Degelman told on her last call, that if he had not taken her decision on that day to leave her job of 23 years career in American corporate, that was had been a great mistake for her. So similarly, I want to tell you, Kim and all other participants, that today is most important for all of us, you and me and others. The only thing we should keep in our mind, that is development is the only solution, the only solution. There is nothing else. And developments can be achieved by way of action. If we think positive, if we go for action, development will take place, and due time, the dreams will be manifested. That is the thing. We have to always, we have to learn from the reality. We have to learn from our seniors. We have to learn, and accordingly, we have to share with the learnings, that is teachings, to our fellow members, so that they also can go ahead with confidence. That is the thing. So I hope by coming days, by next 6 months or 1 year time, Kim, you will find so many offices maintained by our own team members in different cities and suburbs of India. I hope so. So very soon we are going to, just yesterday we were talking about an office in Silchar, and not only in Silchar, there is a neighboring state, is Tripura. The Agartala is the capital city. We are going to open another office. And there are 7 states. We have been planning to open 7 offices, at least in the capital cities of those states, in 7 states very soon. And that is within this year, 2018. Right, that is our program. And now I'm very much excited, because my guru, my angel sponsor is coming here in Kolkata. We'll meet, we'll sit together, we'll discuss, and then we'll fly for Guwahati.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you, Kim. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity. You see, till date, we have not been, covered all the areas so far our office is concerned, but it is situated in a very prime location of Kolkata. It is accessible from any sides, any corners of the city and suburbs. Anyone can access tube rail, metro railways, surface transportation, surface railways, and waterways. The river Hurley is flowing there inside the office. So you are getting all the communications. The office is situated in a very tranquil location. There is no horn, no honking, no noise. You can sit there very peacefully, and you can listen, and you can share everything very comfortably. It has provided with 2 1.5 ton size AC machine. Yesterday, I have informed you, we have provided a giant screen desktop with Wi-Fi connectivity, so that our member can access their own devices like mobile, tab, or laptop. As if they like to access the Wi-Fi connectivity of the office, they will be allowed, and they will get the password and can access. And apart from that, the giant screen desktop will help them to for completion of their works, online works, and to teach others. Everything is visible. They can form a group of 5-10 people, sit together, and they can train them. They can give them real life demonstration. They can access all YouTube's demonstrations. Everything is possible there. Now you see our office is, we can say, it is a modern office, equipped at per with genus, right? Okay, thank you.
Very, very exciting, Sam. That really, I'm excited that Sanjeev is going there. That is really,
Yeah.
told me I wasn't going to say anything because I didn't know if you knew it was supposed to be a surprise, but it's a very exciting surprise, and I'm very happy about that. Another thing I want to talk about real quickly, well, what are your hours, Sam, in, I think you have some new hours in Kolkata.
Yeah. Just I want to share with you, to be very specific, the office is being opened every day by 11:30 to 11:35 a.m. in the morning. And the official closing hours is, though it is 8 p.m., but as and when it is required, we keep it open up to 10:30 p.m.
Oh, wonderful.
And 7 days a week, every day it is opened, no holidays for us.
Yeah, that's fabulous, fabulous, fabulous news. Okay, I see that Maria is waving her hand. Maria, would you like to speak?
Yeah. Yes, Bekki, hi. I would like to tell It is a suggestion. It is not a complaint. It is a suggestion. Because we all, in India, Guinness is going from 2015. But people have joined now. Okay. And the sponsors who have joined their people their downlines. It should be, as auto ship is mandatory every month for everybody. So in the same way, the uplines also should be mandatory to go and see to their teams, because they are just sitting in their own places, comfort zone, and they just want the business.
Yeah.
This cannot work out, ma'am, because
Right.
everybody are not that intelligent like other people. Okay, so it should be, if they are not going out of their comfort zone to help the downlines, their points also should be flushed out, not only by buying the CV every month as it has been compulsory. It should be the same way that if they are not looking after their downlines as their children, and if they are just supporting other, even their the flushing should be gone.
Okay. Thank you for that suggestion, Maria. But
Yeah,
we're a worldwide company, and our rules aren't going to change. If you have a problem with your upline and they're not
it's
attending to
not
it,
about.
mhm,
It's not a problem, ma'am. It's not a problem. I'm not saying I'm not complaining about it. I'm
right,
just suggesting that it should happen, that some laws should come. Because in this regard also, because when people are going to be educated, when they are going to be trained, then only the business is going to flourish. If it
right.
is not going to be trained, then it is not going to flourish, ma'am. That's
Right.
what I just wanted. It is not a
Maria,
complaint.
Maria,
It is not a complaint.
it's not possible to go everywhere. It's not possible to go everywhere, right? So people have to learn. They should learn, right? We can
Yeah,
teach them, and they will
agreed. Agreed.
when they
Menka, ma'am,
can.
I
It's not
agree with you.
possible to go each and every street.
Okay.
So
No, yeah,
Okay,
I agree
something
with
to
okay,
you.
guys. I think
the
this is a recording, so I think that you guys should talk about that on a private call or a private WhatsApp message. I get your point, Maria, and thank you for your comment. We do want to teach that all people are training their downlines and also keeping in touch with their downlines and helping their downlines, but not every downline is interested in building the business. So people that you know, like Kathleen Deckelman says always, don't waste time on people that are not performing or not wanting to perform. You just have to keep going forward and
yes.
find the people that are like you that want to work the business. And when you
People
do
want
that,
to people
like,
want
don't,
to perform, ma'am, but they are not. They just join those people and they don't even look after them.
okay, and that
Only,
was, I
yeah,
understand your point, and that was one of my biggest points, was to take your distributors, every single distributor, say you have 12 distributors, teach those 12 distributors. This is all you have to do. You don't have to make it so difficult. You teach these 12 distributors to become executives, and you teach the 12 distributors to teach their distributors to become executives. It's that simple. So, and then don't just sign up distributors. I agree with you. Don't just sign them up and forget about them. If someone's interested to work, then you work with them. And we have all these training sites. I went over all the different Facebooks that we have, private groups that you can go in if you want to learn and you want to work this business. I mean, at the end of the day, it's your business. It's what you make of it. And you can't blame your upline. You can't blame your downline. It all comes out to what you're doing, and it hangs on your back. I mean, that's just the way it is. Of course, your downline, you work with your upline because you want to learn from them. You work with your downline because you want to teach them what you're learning from your upline. So that's why we have these meetings every week. Now, the auto ship is a whole different story. You have to do your auto ship if you do not want your points to flush. Okay, there are no other rules about points flushing. I mean, that's not going to happen. I can tell you that already. But that query that you have, you can certainly write to customer service in India, and they can give you an answer to that. That's above my head. Okay. Now, what I wanted to say. Yes, Nika?
Yes, Ramesh Kanodia's birthday also, and he want to say something.
Okay.
Mr. Ramesh knows.
Okay, Ramesh, yes. Go right ahead. I think your mute is off. You have to unmute yourself. Okay, he's not unmuting himself. Okay, while he is talking, until he gets unmuted, I want to also say, if you do not have your FSSAI, please do send in a request to id/FSSAI@Jeunesse-headquarters.com. It's important if you want to sell reserve to have that certificate. So anyone that doesn't have that certificate, please do send that into a request and they will get it for you very quickly. That's running smoothly now, so there's no excuse or reason that you would not have that certificate to sell reserve. We're coming out with some more products. There are 2 new products that will be coming out, which not positive, we don't have the dates, and it's top secret of what they are. But I can tell you it's going to be really exciting, and it's going to give another lift. So this is just the beginning stages of our business in India. And each country that we open, we continue to add more products, which really sparks the market. And so look forward to some products coming to India. Ramesh, did you have something to say? I see you unmuted yourself.
Yeah. I'm on mute right now.
Happy birthday,
I'm
actually.
absolutely fine, fantastic, and very nice.
Wonderful.
And I can tell you one thing. I am the passionate person in Chhattisgarh right now. I do business, and I am really ready to teach everybody who wants to do the business.
Wonderful.
And I am the only person who is traveling to all the places where my need is there.
Fantastic.
Even if there is no need, I will be there.
Wonderful.
But I want commitment from the people who wants to do the business. Correct. I had started trainings and meetings for 3 months regular. Correct. 3 months. I was the only person who visited Calcutta. I was traveled to Ranchi also. I had done at least 30 plans, 20 to 30 plans with Maria Lopez.
Wonderful.
I have done each and everything what is needed for business development in Chhattisgarh. And till today, I am doing the same. Not a single day has gone without meeting, without presentation, without plan, without demo. You can see my no compromise group. You will see my demos regular basis.
Yes.
On a regular basis. If somebody wants to have a 1 step, I am just ready for 4 steps. Just come and learn with me. I'm pleased to work with anybody who wants to work.
Right.
But you can't have an ego and you can't have a business both at a time. That is true. Leave your ego, do the business, get the money, and have ego. No problem.
Right. That's true. That's true. Yeah. Thank you for that.
Make money first. Be polite. Be a student. Be like a child. Your upline is like a father.
Yeah.
He doesn't want anything who is going to hurt you. I am there. But your step is also necessary.
Yes.
Absolutely. This is 1 year. If somebody is saying I am just not able to do anything, it's my failure. I accept it. It's my failure. But she lives in Goa. I lives in Bhilai. She come for only 2 to 3 days or 4 days or 5 days. It's very difficult to work with her. I know she is committed person. In my team, I know Maria Lopez is the one of the most committed person, and I appreciate her.
Yes.
But the conditions are just going to worsen and worsen. But right now everything is okay, and I believe Maria will go ahead, no problem, and I will take care personally.
Right. Perfect. Thank you so much for your leadership, and we appreciate you. We appreciate Maria. We appreciate everyone on this call. I want to speak now about the GPS program. You guys really need, okay, can you mute yourself, Ramesh, please, again, because it's staticky.
Yeah.
So the GPS program, you guys really need to be promoting the GPS program, because everyone that you're enrolling now has that whole year to accomplish these huge, basically, targets, and they can earn so much extra money. So please do study that and promote that, because
Yeah.
these targets can be reached. They are being reached, and you need to be promoting them. Okay, and with that being said, Ramesh, do you have something else to say? Because we're going to close. I've got a meeting that I've got to go to now. And
I say thank you very much to everybody who is my upline. They are
Yes.
having all kind of directions. Even in if we go in the website, we will have every information. We have WhatsApp, we have Zoom meeting, and I don't feel anything if it is a serious effort is being done. It's very easy to learn. Nobody is here to teach me here in India, in Chhattisgarh also. I also have done the same what Maria is having right now. Even I was blind because my upline was Rajesh Kumar Dabla.
Mhm,
He has not given a single presentation to me even,
mhm.
but we
Well,
have to do it.
this
We
is
have to
why.
do it. We are responsible for ourselves.
Okay,
Nobody is responsible for us, I
that's
feel.
right. Yes, we are responsible for ourselves. No one gave me presentations, and I learned the things that I learned, because this is why Kathleen Degelman, Bekki Hurley, Kathleen Review have put together a training site, and it's all in the training site. And the training site is done in such a professional way. It's done, it's each modules that you can listen to and learn. You may have to listen to them 10 times, 20 times, but do listen to them. I encourage you all to listen to those, the J Factor training group. And you guys all have it. If you don't have the site and the password, then ask your sponsor. It's not something I'm going to put on this recording, because it's a private site. It's for our team. It's our training. You can take from that training and train your own teams. And so there are no excuses. There are no excuses. We're here every Wednesday. If you have a question, and it's before Wednesday, I have all these WhatsApp groups. Every group, I'm on there every single day. And the distributor group, executive group, I check every group. And plus, on the WhatsApp, my number is public, so you can just contact me and ask me any question that you want. So we're here to help you succeed. We're here to help you help your team succeed. So as we're training you, please train your people, and mainly teach your distributors. We have 10,000 distributors in India. Okay, and not that, we don't, maybe what out of the 10,000, we have what, 300 executives? And then of course we have Jades and Pearls, and so we need to get these people, use that as prospects. If, go down the dotted line and take these distributors and say, hey, look, we're making all this money. We're hitting our targets. Don't you want to, run the business? Just bought the product, forgot about it, want to be a customer, whatever. But, I suggest that you guys do that. Reach down to the distributors that we have. India is a country, so there's just so many possibilities. Like I said, it's the beginning, and there's a lot of exciting things that are coming. Thank you all for being on the call. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you,
And
Maria.
yes, I have to run now because I have a meeting. If anyone has any questions,
Do it. Don't bother. Don't bother.
Thank you.
if anybody has questions for me, they can go to WhatsApp. Okay. All right, guys.
Okay.
Thank
Good
you.
night.
Happy birthday.
Thank-
Oh, I forgot to say
Thanks.
shout out to Ramesh. Happy birthday.
Thank you
Yes?
very much. Thank
You're
you.
very
Happy
welcome.
birthday, Mr.
Thanks a lot.
Ramesh. Thank you.
Thanks.
Yes. Bye now.
Bye.